Hello my dear friends, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So my dear friends, you are very welcome in a lecture number 3 of probability. Okay, so now my dear friends, today we are going to discuss a lot of problems with amazing questions. Okay, so now without wasting the time, let's start. Yes, so now my dear friends, today we are going to discuss some important questions. Okay, from the exam point of view. Okay, yes. So the first question is, my dear friends, again my dear friends, we have 5 cards. Okay, 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace of Diamonds. What are these? In previous lectures we learned about the cards. Okay, we have 10 card. Okay, and Jack and Jack. Okay, and Queen, King and Ace of Diamond, and Queen, King and Ace of Diamond. Okay, so all these are 1 1. Okay, 1 king, 1 queen, 1 jack and 1 10. It may be heart, it may be diamond, it may be club, it may be spades. Okay, don't don't confuse this. Okay, so we have just 1 cards. Okay, so there are total 5 cards. Okay, my dear friend, I hope you get this point. Now these cards are well shuffled with their face downwards. Okay, we don't know what is which card is 10, which card is jack, queen, king and ace. Okay, now one card is picked up at the random. Now we are picked up at one card randomly. So now we have to find the probability that the card is queen. Probability that the card is queen. So now my dear friends, first of all, the total outcome is what? Total outcome is 5. What is? Yes, total outcome is 5. Now, we know that probability of any of the event which is favorable outcome divided by total outcome. Now, what is the favorable outcome in this case? In this case, my dear friends, we know that favorable outcome is 1. Just only 1. So now my dear friends, this will become probability of queen. The card will be queen card, which is equals to 1 upon 5, means 0.2. I hope my dear friends you understand these things. So this is the answer. 0.2 is the answer of this question. So now my dear friends, if you observe this in all the questions which we have done in the previous lectures or which we are doing in this lecture, all the questions the probability is not exceed the 1. Means the probability is always less than and equals to 1 and always greater than and equals to 0. Okay, now the next part is, if the queen is drawn and put aside, means we are excluding one card which is queen. Now what is the probability that the second card picked up as an ace and a queen? Okay, so in this case we have a part A. So now total number of card is what? Total number of card is, in this case, 5 minus 1, because one card is excluded, so this will be, what is? Yeah, this will be 4. So now in this case, favorable outcomes is what? 1, which is ace. Okay, so now probability of ace card, which is equals to 1 upon 4. This is what? 1 upon 4. So this is equals to 0.25. What is? 0.25. Okay, now part B is, in this case, same total number of card is what? Total number of card is same 4. Okay, now in this case favorable outcome is 0, because The queen is already excluded. Okay, so now in this case, probability of queen card is what? 0. Probability of queen card is what? 0. So my dear friends, understand these things. So now let's move on. Yes. So the next question is, my dear friends, 12 defective pans are accidentally mixed with 132 good ones. Okay. It is not possible to just look at a pan and tell whether or not it is a defective. Okay. One pin is taken out at random from this lot. Okay. Now determine the probability that the pan taken out is a good one. Okay. Now we have to find the probability that the pan is good. Okay. So first of all, we have to write the total outcomes. Total outcomes is what? We have 132 is good pan plus 12 is defective pan. So my dear friends, this will become 144. This will become 144. Okay. Now, so now my dear friends, we have favorable outcome is what? Favorable outcome is 132, because we have to find the probability of that one pen which is good one. Okay. So this will be 132. Favorable outcome is what? 132. Now my dear friends, we have to find the probability of picking a good pan. So this will be 132 divided by 144, which is equals to, if you solve this, we get 11 upon 12. 11 upon 12. I hope my dear friend you understand these things. Okay. So now this will become 0.916. So this is the answer of this question. Okay. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So now let's move on to the next question, which is, suppose you drop a die at random on the rectangular region. Okay. As shown in the figure like this. What is the probability that it will land inside the circle with diameter 1 meter? Okay. So now my dear friend, first of all, we have to find the area of the circle. We have to find the area of this circle. Okay. And after that, we have to find the area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle. Okay. And after finding the area of the rectangle and area of the circle, the area of the rectangle is what? Is the possible outcomes. Is the what? Is the possible outcomes. And the area of the circle is what? Is the favorable outcomes. Is the favorable outcomes. Okay, my dear friends. So now, first of all, area of rectangle. We know that this will be length into breadth. Okay. And what is length? We have 3 into what is breadth? We have 2. So this is 6 meter square. This is what? 6 meter square. Now my dear friends, we have to find the area of circle. Area of circle, which is equals to what? Yeah, so this will be pi r square. We know very well. So now here is pi into the value of r is half of the dia, which is 1 upon 2 whole square. So this will give, my dear friends, pi upon 4 meter square. Okay, which is equals to, after solving this, 0.78 meter square. 0.78. So this is the area of circle. Okay. So now my dear friends, we have total outcome is area of rectangle, which is what? 6 meter square. And favorable outcome is what? Favorable outcome is area of circle, which is 0.78 meter square. So probability of die will land inside the circle. Inside the circle. So this will be 0.78 divided by 6, which is equals to 0.13. Okay, so my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Okay, so now let's move on. Yes, so my dear friends, so the next question is, a game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times. Okay, so my dear friends, in this game we are tossing a coin 3 times. Okay, tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times and noting its outcome each time. Now Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result, like 3 hats or 3 tails. Okay, and loses otherwise loses. Now calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. Now we have to find the probability that the Hanif will lose the game. First of all, my dear friends, first of all we have to write the sample space. So what are the sample space? There are 3 times tossing a coin. Okay, so the sample space are had, okay, and had, tell, and had, tell, had, okay, and tail, had, tail, had, tail, and tail, had, tail, and last is tail. So this is the sample space. Okay, now if we are tossing a coin 3 times, so it is possible that all the 3 times the hat will come. It is possible that 2 times hat is come and 1 time tail is come. And it is possible that first time is hat, second time is tail, and the third time is hat. Okay, now it is also possible that first time is tail and the rest of the time is hat will come. So like these conditions are come. These conditions are possible. Okay, my dear friends. Yes, so now my dear friends, the total outcomes is what? There are 8 outcomes. Total outcome is 8 outcomes. Okay, so my dear friends, we have to find the probability that Hanif will lose the game. And when Hanif will lose the game? When there is the combination of hat and tail is come. Okay, if 3 hats or 3 tail is come, then the Hanif will win, and otherwise it will lose. So favorable outcomes are, so this is the favorable outcomes. This is this and this. This is not a favorable outcome, because if all the tails and if all the hat is come, then the Hanif will lose. Okay, so our favorable outcomes is 6 as had, tail, had, tail, had, tail, had, tail, had, and had, tail, and tail, had, tail. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. So there are 6 favorable outcomes. So now, my dear friends, we can easily find the probability. Okay, so my dear friends, probability of losing the game, which is equals to 6 upon 8. Okay, if you solve this, we get 3 upon 4, which is equals to 0.75. So this is our required answer. I hope, my dear friend, you understand these things. Okay, yes. Now, so the next question is, a die is thrown twice. A die is thrown twice. Okay, so now, my dear friends, when the die is thrown twice, then the sample space is, now first of all we have to write the sample space. Okay, here is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Okay, And here is 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 2, 5, and 2, 6. We are writing the sample space when a die is thrown twice, when 2 times of the die is thrown. Okay. Now the next are 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, and 3, 4, 3, 5, and 3, 6. And 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, and similarly here is the sample space. Now for the 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, and this is 5, 6. Now 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, and 6, 6. So this is what? This is the sample space. So there are total outcomes. What? Total outcomes is 36. Okay. 6 in the first line, and similarly in the second, third, fourth, 5, and 6. Okay. So total outcomes is 36. Okay. I hope you get this point. So now we have to find the probability. What? For the when 5 will not come either time, means 5 will not become. Okay. So my dear friends, there are total 36 cases. Okay. And the cases when the 5 will come at least one time, this is first case, this is second, this is third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10, and 11. So 11 times 5 will come. So my dear friends, here is favorable outcome is total is 36 minus when the 5 will come, that cases are 11, means we have to minus 11. This is equals to 25. Okay. So now my dear friends, we can easily find the probability when the 5 will not come. Okay. Which is equals to 25 upon 36. Which is equals to what? 25 upon 36. So this is our answer for this question. Now 5 will come at least once. So at least once means how many cases? 11 cases are there when the 5 will come. So favorable outcomes is 11, and probability when 5 will come at least one time. So this is equals to 11 upon 36. What is 11 upon 36? So this is the answer. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Okay. So very easy question, my dear friends. Now, so the next question is, two customers, Shyam and Ekta. We have two customers, Shyam and Ekta, are visiting a particular shop in the same week. Okay. These two customers are visiting a particular shop in the same week, Tuesday to Saturday. Each is equally likely to visit the shop on any day as on other day. So my dear friends, what is the probability that both will visit the shop on? So the first case is we have to find for the same day, and the second case is we have to find for the consecutive day. And third case is we have to find for the different days. Okay. So now my dear friends, first of all, we have, so now my dear friends, first of all, there are 5 days. There are 5 days, and both can go to the shop in 5 ways. In 5 ways. Okay. Each so. So my dear friends, so the total number of possible outcomes are, total number of possible outcomes, total number of possible outcomes are 5 into 5. Okay, because there are 5 days and there are 5 ways they can go on the shop. Okay, so this will be 25. Okay, so total outcomes is what? 25. So now my dear friends, in the first case, when they go on the same day, so the favorable outcomes what? So the favorable outcomes like, so it will be on Tuesday. It will be on Tuesday means both are going on the same day. And it will be Wednesday. Okay, and it will be Thursday. Okay, and it will be Friday, and it will be Saturday. Okay, so there are total cases. So there are 1 2 3 4 5. So there are 5 total cases. Okay, so my dear friends, probability of the same day is equals to, here is 5 upon favorable outcomes upon total outcomes, which is 25. So this will be 1 upon 5. Okay, I hope you get this point. Now the consecutive days. So for this, my dear friends, favorable outcomes are, okay, so the favorable outcomes will be Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, these are the consecutive days. Okay, it will be Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, or it will be Thursday, Friday. Or my dear friends, it will be Friday, Saturday. Okay, or it may be Saturday, Friday. Okay, or it may be Friday, Thursday. Okay, or my dear friends, it can be Thursday, Wednesday, or it can be Wednesday, Tuesday. Okay, my dear friend, so these are the favorable outcomes. So how many are they? So they are 8. So total favorable outcome is what? 8. So my dear friends, probability of consecutive days are what? 8 upon 25. 8 upon 25. I hope, my dear friend, you understand these things. So the most important thing is the favorable outcomes. We have to understand the concept of the favorable outcomes. Okay, yes. So the next part is now the different days. Okay, so my dear friends, in this we can find like this: probability of both visiting on the different days is equals to 1 minus probability of both visiting on the same day. Okay, so now this will become 1 minus, and we know that probability of both visiting on the same day is what? 1 upon 5. So this will become 4 upon 5. So this is our answer. Okay, I hope, my dear friend, you understand these things. So now let's move on to the next question, which is, yes, a bag contains 5 red balls and some blue balls. 5 red balls and some blue balls. If the probability of drawing a blue ball, is double that of the red ball, So now, my dear friends, we have to determine the number of blue balls in a bag. So my dear friends, it is very easy question. Okay, now it is given that total number of red ball is equals to 5. Okay, now let the total number of total number of blue ball is equals to x. We are taking as x. Okay, so total number of balls are, so total number of balls is equals to 5 plus x. Okay, 5 plus x. So now we know that probability of any event is equals to favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. I hope, my dear friend, you understand these things. So first case is, we have what is the probability of red ball. Probability of red ball is equals to, we know that this is 5 upon x plus 5. This is our equation first. And probability of blue ball is what? X upon x plus 5. Okay, so the probability of drawing a red ball is 5 upon x plus 5, and the probability of drawing a blue ball is x upon x plus 5. This is the second equation. According to equation, my dear friends, according to equation, yes, so my dear friends, according to equation, probability of blue ball is equals to double the red ball. Double the probability of the red ball means twice of probability of drawing a red ball. Okay, so now, my dear friends, this will become x upon x plus 5, which is equals to 2 into 5 upon x plus 5. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now here is, this will be cancelled, x plus 5 and x plus 5 will be cancelled, so we get x is equals to tan. X is equals to what? Tan. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. So total number of blue balls are what? 10. Okay, this is the answer. So now, my dear friends, let's move on to the next question, which is, yes, a jar contains 24 marbles. Some are green and other are blue. Some are greens and other are blue. If a marble is drawn at random from the jar, the probability that is green is 2 upon 3. That it is green is 2 upon 3. Okay, now find the number of blue balls in the jar. Okay, so first of all, my dear friends, total marbles are 24. Okay, let the total green marbles is equals to x, and so the total blue marbles is equals to, this will become 24 minus x. Okay, rest of the marbles are blue. This is, yes, 24 minus x. Okay, so now, my dear friends, we have probability of the green marble, means when we are drawing a marble, that is, the probability will be of green marble is probability of getting green marble is equals to x upon x is the favorable outcome of the green, and 24 is the total outcome, which is 24, and this is equals to 2 upon 3. This is equals to what? 2 upon 3. So now if we solve this, we get 3x is equals to 2 into 24. And this will become, my dear friend, x is equals to 2 into 24 divided by 3. And this will become 16. So my dear friends, we have green marbles are total green marbles is equals to 16 and total blue marbles is equals to 24 minus 16, which is equals to 8. So this is the answer of this question. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these questions. These questions are very important, okay? Yes. I hope you will Yes, I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Okay, so now this is enough for today, and we will meet in the next lecture with the next amazing topic. Okay, so thank you very much guys for listening me, and take care and goodbye.